Picture this: a perfectly clean living room, a sunbeam, and a French bulldog named Chewie, snoozing peacefully. But then there's Marley, a golden retriever with a mischievous glint in his eye. He spots a floating dust mote and gets an idea. With a capital I, what if? He whispers to a grumpy Chewie. The whole house was full of magic snow. Before Chewie can protest, Marley grabs a fancy throw pillow, and with one mighty shake, unleashes a blizzard of white feathers. Behold, magic snow. Just as they stand in their fluffy wonderland, they hear a key in the door. It's their owner, Ms. Featherington, home early. Panic, code red. What follows is pure, unadulterated chaos. Chewie tries to fan the feathers out the window, but launches a magazine that shatters a vase. Marley grabs the vacuum, turns it to max power, and it immediately turns on him, swallowing the curtains and a rug. They're making things 1,000 times worse. With footsteps approaching, Marley has a moment of desperate genius. He grabs a bag of flour from the kitchen, and with a heroic leap, POOF, the entire room, mess and all, is coated in a uniform layer of white. Miss Featherington opens the door, sees her 2 little powdered sugar donuts sitting perfectly still, shrugs, and leaves. They survived. But now, how do they clean up an entire room covered in flour and feathers? Their cleanup attempt is an even bigger disaster. Marley turns on a fan, creating a permanent indoor snowstorm that coats a passing pedestrian. Chewie tries licking the floor clean and sneezes, creating a perfect dog-shaped clean spot. In their frustration, they start a play fight, turning the living room into their personal ski slope. Just as they're having the time of their lives, they spot their arch-nemesis, a squirrel, staring at them from the patio door. The squirrel points at the mess, shakes its head, and then has the audacity to wiggle its butt at them before scurrying away. Oh, it's on. This means war. The chase is on. Marley and Chewie, now covered in flour and looking like deranged ghosts, burst into the backyard. The squirrel leads them on a wild pursuit, through the garden fence, up a tree, and across a clothesline where they get tangled in sheets. This squirrel is a master of mockery, even stopping to take a selfie with Chewie, who's gotten himself stuck in a lawn flamingo. The chase ends when the squirrel scampers up onto the roof, the sacred note, but Marley isn't giving up. His eyes lock onto a trampoline and a garden hose. You can almost see the gears turning in his head, completely ignoring the laws of physics. After a few disastrous launch attempts involving a rogue hose and a shattered garden gnome, a freak accident sends Marley soaring through the air. He lands perfectly on the roof for a dramatic showdown with the squirrel. But just as he charges, the squirrel leaps to a tree, and Marley slides right off the roof, landing squarely in the garbage bin. Just then, the garbage truck rumbles closer, and the mail carrier arrives. She calmly walks past the wreckage of the backyard, doesn't even blink at the sight of Chewie trying to wrestle the garbage bin open, and slides the mail through the front door slot. The mail, it's inside. The dogs look at each other. They have to get that mail. Forgetting all logic, they both charge the doggy door at the same time and get hopelessly stuck. They squirm and push, finally tumbling inside, rolling down the hallway like a giant, disgusting snowball of flour, feathers, and garbage, landing right on top of the pristine mail. And that's when they hear it. Ms. Featherington's car pulling into the driveway. This is it, the end. Trapped in their monumental mess, Marley just grins, pulls a stray spaghetti noodle from his fur, and offers it to Chewie. But what a day, huh? And in that moment of pure disaster, Chewie starts to laugh, a wheezing, hysterical laugh. The front door opens, silhouetting their owner against the light, just as they look up to perfect monuments of catastrophic failure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hilarious adventures.